Hi everyone, I'm Brooke from Social Peaks.
And I'm Natalie, and we're here to chat with you today about influencer marketing campaigns and some of the not so obvious outcomes that you can expect by running a campaign. So, one of the first outcomes or metrics that you can measure from running an influencer marketing campaign is your social following. Clients will see an increase in their follower count over the time frame that we work with them. So, for instance, we put on here one of the most recent festival campaigns that we ran. In 30 days, we increased their followers by 40%, and that was more of an increase than the whole entire one and a half years that they've had their account active. So that was one of the biggest outcomes that we noticed. So not only does that mean that you're getting a qualified audience for future campaigns, but you're also able to remarket any of your products or services down the road to that same audience who is hyper engaged in what it is that you have to say and the content that you're sharing.
Yeah, and so right now a lot of ways to remarket your audience are through ads. So I know when you go on social media a lot, you see the same ads related to your recent Google search. It becomes very spammy as this is a more genuine and authentic way to reach your audience. Next benefit of influencer marketing is free content. So we asked 3 people how much 10 pieces of content would cost them. So a local freelancer valued at $3.99 for 3 pieces or $50 post. A medium-sized agency valued it at $1,000 or $100 per post. And one-off graphic designer on something like Fiverr, freelancer, valued at $140 an hour. So that could go really high or really low. So with an influencer marketing campaign, we actually generate 30 pieces of content for any incentives that you offer the influencers.
So what this really means is that if you're working with 5 or 10 influencers to share your message, whether it be to sell tickets for a festival or to try a new product that you've launched, you're getting those pieces of content out there for free through your influencers rather than going individually to each. If you were to use a freelancer to pay for a content piece, you're avoiding that step. So that's a really great outcome.
So I'm sure all of you have seen the subscription box FabFitFun. They usually hire a celebrity or macro influencer, we call them, to post a review and an unveiling of the box. So this has actually generated more user-generated reviews than it would have sales. So now this is really important because you're creating a larger web of content and you're kind of getting the social media buzz alive.
Yeah, and with this too, you're getting some individuals that aren't even being paid to do an unveiling of a FabFitFun box. So that's why the hashtag ad and hashtag sponsor is becoming even more important because you're separating the paid posts from the non-paid ones. So you can still see that you're generating some interest and content through some of those followers who have kind of been inspired by this phenomenon.
Easier market entry. So what we mean by that is that if you're looking to expand into a new city or geographical area, influencer marketing is super easy because you're targeting people within that area that have a strong following. One example is that we actually did a previous campaign for a CPG product. And they had 18% higher ROI than running a Google AdWords campaign.
Another campaign that we want to highlight with some of these outcomes that you can experience is scaling with the metrics. So it's all about increasing your engagement through the use of your influencer. Their followers will follow, interact, and engage with your profile more also. So not only are your influencers kind of speaking on your behalf, they're targeting their very hyper engaged follower. And then the last point is on average there's 4.1 times more comments per post in the last 30 days through the campaign.
An important thing to note is at Social Peaks we measure engagement by half a point for a like and then a full point for a comment. So it's just showing that when people are commenting on your stuff and asking questions, more valuable than just tossing a like at a post. Right. We have some exciting news from the video today. Natalie, would you like to go over it?
Yeah, sure. So our new product is called Campaign Concierge by Social Peaks. And so this product is really a one-stop shop from start to finish for your influencer marketing campaign. It's $9.99 US, and what it includes is basically you can see in this chart here. So this is kind of just a start to finish. We find all the influencers for you based on their engagement and the market and the audience that you're looking to go for. So our software can determine the highest likelihood of an influencer being appropriate for what it is that you're trying to sell, whether it be tickets to an event or a product or service that you're launching. So we kind of work closely with you to determine all those needs at the beginning. We take care of all the legwork for you. We'll start interacting with those influencers. We'll contact them. We'll agree with some terms and conditions on your behalf. And so we kind of work as the middleman to kind of see a successful campaign go, because let's be honest, you don't have time to do all of it yourself, and our software is pretty smart in order to help us achieve the best results possible. You'll see the numbers grow and you'll sleep better at night by using Social Pink.
We've actually gone through the market and collected the data that shows us that people know the benefit of influencer marketing. People know they need to start trying it. They don't have the time, the resources, or the willingness to actually provide the knowledge for a team to roll out these campaigns.
Another point to mention is that at the end of all of this, so whether it be a 30-day or 90-day campaign, that's your choice, at the end we'll throw together a really optimized report with all of the influencers that we used, all of their posts, all of the comments and engagement within those posts. And that will really give you an idea of how you might be able to strategize moving forward using those influencers for other products or other services or other needs that you have internally for your marketing department.
We're really for the data-driven marketing and providing all of the metrics that you can actually use for future success. These are the key takeaways from today's video. We hope you found it very valuable and not so scary to start an influencer marketing campaign.
If you want specific questions answered for any of the takeaways that we mentioned today or a demo, feel free to contact us with the information below or reach out to us on social media.
Thanks for joining.